When police searched the car of the man who assassinated a Minnesota lawmaker and her husband in their own home, they found a notebook. Inside, a handwritten list of 11 websites, not weapons sites. Data brokers, people search sites that sell your home address for just a couple of bucks. Type your name into one right now, and there you are. Your address, your phone, your family's names, a photo of your front door. Anyone can look you up in seconds, and you'll never know who did. That's why I use Incognito. It forces data brokers and people's search sites to delete you, then keeps checking because deleted data creeps back. Incognito is scrubbing from over 400 sites, while I did exactly nothing. You lock your doors every night. So tonight, lock down your address. Go to privacykim.com for 60% off. That's privacykim.com, because the next time a stranger searches your name, let them find nothing. A scammer or worse can't find you if you don't exist. Get 60% off right now at privacykim.com. 3 young electricians in Texas are clearing $260,000 a year. No college, no debt, and they have AI to thank. I'm Kim Commando for Consumer Cellular. Over 50, get one line with unlimited talk, text, and data for $35 a month. Switch today and save $50. ConsumerCellular.com/Kim. Every data center big tech builds needs an army of electricians, plumbers, and welders. There aren't enough, so pay is exploding. Journeymen on big projects average $120,000. First-year apprentices start at nearly $50,000, paid from day one. Here's the move. Go to apprenticeship.gov. Search paid apprenticeships near you. Electrician, plumber, HVAC. Again, apprenticeship.gov. Not the hands-on type? The FAA trained more than 2,000 video gamers to train as air traffic controllers. Median pay, $144,000 a year. Again, no degree required. The trades aren't just back. They're welding all the power. Get my free newsletter right now, The Current, at getkim.com.
Trades are booming because of AI, and one caller in Miami has been making it his mission to ask everyone he meets how it's been changing their career, from plumbers to janitors. And he called into the show to ask him the same question. Stick around for that conversation next.
Business owners ask me this all the time. How do I make AI work for me? My answer is, don't wait. Every day your business is late to AI, you fall 2 days behind. The companies pulling ahead aren't working harder. They're working smarter. You've probably heard of NetSuite. It's the AI-powered business management tool trusted by more than 44,000 businesses. It brings financials, inventory, commerce, HR, and customer information together in one place. Now there's NetSuite Next, where AI is built into everything you do. No digging through reports or relying on guesswork. AI helps you find answers faster, automates routine work, and lets you ask questions like you're talking to a colleague. My own company is implementing NetSuite because I know the value of real-time data when making important business decisions. And let me tell you, if I didn't believe in it, I would not recommend it. For the first time ever, you can try NetSuite Next for free. If your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, go to netsuite.ai/Kim. Built for every industry, ready for every boardroom. netsuite.ai/Kim. Paul in Miami, Florida. Welcome, Paul. What's happening with you?
Well, the first thing I want to say is this is a moment of memory for me. I've listened to your show probably, 10 years or...
Okay, that's good.
And it's always been a thought-provoking shows for me to listen to.
Oh.
And so I never ever thought that I would be on a call-in, and this is a moment for memory. So
well, here you are, Paul. Thanks. And what took you so long? What do you get me for Christmas now? Where's my birthday present?
I know. But then I'd have to buy something for your partner there too, and it just was.
No, you don't. He doesn't need anything.
You don't. I don't have the guts to ask a caller who just thanked me for 10 years of listening and how much I love them to get me a present.
Hey, I did it. It's just a little give and take here. You know what I mean?
Give and take, yes.
So what's on your mind today, Paul? And thank you for your kind words.
Well, yes. I'm an old school guy, and I've been doing industrial safety, nuclear safety, just in the safety genre for 20 years.
Okay.
And I think I have a question that isn't really being asked by this old. What are we? We're not the Gen X. What are we? We're the
Was old farts what you were looking for?
Well,
Boomers?
Yeah, thank you. Boomers. Yeah, boomers. So we're the boomer generation. And one of the things that I ask almost everyone that I talk to, whether they're a plumber or a guy doing janitorial work or whatever, is how is AI affecting what your job is? Mm-hmm. I ask that just in general for thought-provoking, because just to challenge their minds to get
For
out
sure.
of the routine, right?
You know what? I asked my hairstylist the other day this. I said, How are you going to deal with AI? And she looked at me and she's like, why am I not good at hair? I'm like, no, you're good, Nicole. You're great. But, how are you going to deal with this? And so what kind of answers have you gotten back?
Same thing. It's like, why are you asking me that? It's like, it's sometimes a blank look. Like, well, I'm a janitor. And then there's just silence. And so, I would tell them that okay, shameless plug. I would tell them, well, listen, there's a show that you should listen to, Kim Commando, and they think Kim Commando. What is that? Is that a cartoon show?
Yeah, people do. They think that's a cartoon. I appreciate that, though. But it's a thought-provoking question, and because that janitor will be out of a job.
Yes,
probably, and we don't know when, but that's one of the jobs that a robot could do. And it wouldn't be that hard for it to do it.
It's interesting that you say that. So we have a family friend who has a 17-year-old that's a senior in high school, and they're looking at colleges and degrees, and then they went to this like trade show and they saw engineer or electrician work.
Yes.
And they just thought, wow, that's so interesting. And when they got home, their mom was just like, oh, that's so great. They're going to pursue a career that can't be replaced by AI.
Plumbers.
By AI, exactly.
Yes.
But you just said a janitor would be.
Janitor is not the same as an electrician.
Okay.
Or a plumber.
Okay.
I mean, janitor goes in, cleans the floors, dusts a little bit, empties the trash cans. This is not rocket scientist material, right?
Exactly.
Okay, versus a plumber being able to diagnose why that toilet is stopped up. Doesn't mean you can't take a picture of it with ChatGPT and tell me what's going on here.
Right, and that's what happens now.
Exactly. I mean, I got a bid for 2 water heaters. I talked about this in another part of the show. And I know that this guy's ripping me off. I know that he's ripping me off. And I don't know anything about plumbing. I just know that this price is absurd, what he's trying to charge me. And then he doesn't, it's also, and in the description, it doesn't say that he's going to replace the 2 water heaters. It's all this mumbo jumbo crap, okay, with no line item, just a big fat number at the bottom.
Right.
Just the bill.
Okay.
Just the bill.
And so I wrote him back. I put through ChatGPT, and Chat comes back and says the price is probably 80% more than what it should be.
Yeah.
And so I had Chat write a note to him and say, what else? The guy writes back? The guy writes back and says, oh, well, we didn't think that we needed to do that because, we've talked to Barry.
They didn't need to do what?
Break out the charges because they had to talk to Barry.
Oh, well, because they know Barry just writes a check?
Okay, let me tell you something. 2 tankless water heaters.
Did you get an adjustment in price?
Okay, no, I'm not going with this guy.
Okay.
Guess
You went with someone else.
Yeah, guess how much he wanted to charge for 2 tankless water heaters?
Well, you're saying it's crazy outlandish, so I'm going to say like $25,000.
$42,000.
Oh, my word. That's $25K a piece.
I know. And I'm sitting there going, and the most expensive one is like $6,400, and that's not even the model he's putting in.
You see, it affects everything everywhere now.
It does.
And so here's my main question. And so that's the kind of the background. The question is that I have is I'm trying to be more sellable. I work by contracts mainly with the government and federal government. And so at the end of each contract, I look at and try to make myself more sellable, more valuable to the next, whoever the next client is.
Right.
And I thought, well, for safety, I'm monitoring people. I counsel with folks. I talk with management, help for planning. I need a more, I don't know.
Can you do predictive analysis?
Yes. In In fact, that's probably that's the main part of the job in the planning phase. And so are you telling me that
You could use AI for that.
GPT?
Yeah, you could use AI for that to do predictive analysis. You could take a picture of something, a room, situation, whatever it may be, and then say to AI, be a safety inspector with all these certifications, just tell it what it needs, and point out problems, potential issues. And that could be part of the risk analysis. And then you could also say, what I would also do is if I were you, I would invest in myself, take an AI class, either on Coursera or a local community college, local university. Cost you, what was that cost? $600?
Yeah, anywhere from like $600 to $1,200.
Yeah, $1,200. And the course could be 5 weeks or it could be 13 weeks. And then now you have an AI certification.
Wow. Really? Okay, now, but when I'm taking the class, because I thought about that, that's how I ended up talking to Maddie. Is there a specific? Is there just AI, or I mean, it sounded like there was AI, and then there's like security, and then there's like.
Well, there's different. There's a different categories. So you have to look at it for what's going to serve you best. But there are different categories, and there's also different levels. There's prompt engineering, there's AI ethics, but for you, I think would probably be. I would look at data analysis and predictive.
Okay.
Something predictive and risk, because your whole thing. I mean, I don't know anything about safety. Okay. I mean, I barely know how to put a Band-Aid on myself. But the thing that I would want, if I was in your shoes and I was about to hire somebody, is I would want you to say, find the problems before they exist.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay.
That's what we do.
And so, and to prevent injury and to prevent disasters or anything like that.
So predictive is when you mention that word, it's that's what I do.
Yeah. So that's where I would kind of point my ship, Paul, and to really change that thought and to put that on your resume so that this way you can get to that next level.
After that phone call, I think Paul has no choice now. He has to get you a Christmas present. I think you backed yourself into a corner, Paul. Sorry.
Size 4. Just saying. Okay, Smarty Pants, I know that you need more tips like this because you want to stay ahead of the tech curve. But as they like to say on infomercials, but wait, there's more. This is really fun. You can watch The Kim Komando Show over on my YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/Kim Komando. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And if you're more into podcasts, well, you can find me everywhere you get your podcasts. Just search for Komando with a K, of course. That's Komando. And if you have any questions for me, or if you want to share a story that happened in your life, I love that. Just go to komando.com. I know there's so many commandos. Komando, komando.com. And then there's a big button on the top right. It says Ask Kim. I know, funny how some things work in tech. Fill out that form, and I read every single note that you send me.
Look what TJ Maxx dragged in.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 is now streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu.
We are digital, we are downloadable, we are streamable.
The fashion event of the year is certified fresh.
Pull yourself together, we have work to do.
Critics say it's smart and witty and the perfect sequel.
That's all.
Get runway ready for The Devil Wears Prada 2 on Disney Plus and Hulu. Rated PG-13.